everybody, it's your girl Cece. How are you guys? I am back. This is my first video back as a mother. I'm a mom, y'all. I'm gonna insert some pictures of him right here. Ain't he cute? I just finished with the craziest, most traumatic week of my life, and also the best because I got my son out of it. But yeah, honey, 24 hours of labor and 2 failed epidurals, and I have a beautiful son. So I'm very excited. Life is going good. I had an emergency C-section. I'm up, I'm moving better already. Thanking God for another day. But anyways, I really wanted to talk to you guys about like my life, where I'm at right now, things that I've learned, like really important things that have helped me grow as fast as I did in this whole like business industry thing. And yeah, so stick around for that. Stick around to the end. I got some gems for you guys and some really big news for a lot of you. Something a lot of you guys have been asking for or waiting for. I got y'all. So for anybody new here, like I said, my name is Cece. I have a clothing boutique called Bossy Glam Boutique. Bossy Glam has grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. We're making money, we're doing big things, we're doing really good. I'm at the point where I am positioning myself to be quitting my job very soon, and I'll just be focusing on my business full time and on my son and my family. And I'm so blessed and grateful to finally be saying that. Like, what? Don't we all like really want to be at that point, like where that's like what we're saying, like I'm quitting my job, I'm hanging it up, I'm just doing my business full time. Making enough money to be able to do that is a blessing, y'all, but it didn't come easy. Okay, it did not come easy. So the biggest things I learned and the reasons why I feel like I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna just break it down into 5 big things. So the biggest thing, and I know you guys hear it all the time, but consistency. But let me clarify that, because the thing is with consistency, if you're consistently doing something that's not working, that's not good. That's not the consistency you want, right? When I say consistency, I mean that you're going into this with the mindset that no matter what happens, I'm going to dedicate part of my life to my brand, period. No matter what I fail on, no matter how much money I waste, I'm still gonna keep going. I'm gonna make this work. And eventually I'm gonna have that big business. I'm gonna have the success. I'm gonna be able to quit my job. I'm gonna be able to do this full time. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go viral. You need to always consistently have that mindset with your business. So that's what I mean by consistency. I don't mean the posting on Instagram 4 or 5 times a day bullshit and all that stuff that y'all hear from other people, because I'm telling you right now, they're just telling you things that sound like good information, but really don't mean anything for the majority. So, and if you know me and you've done any of my coaching, you know I'm brutally freaking honest. Like, I don't tell you guys any extra shit, and I don't try to like just say stuff just because it sounds good. I tell you guys exactly what I know, and exactly what I know will help you make money and be successful. So yeah, be consistent and believing in your brand. Be consistent and believing in yourself. Trust me, it goes a long way, because if you don't believe in your brand, other people are not going to believe in your brand. The second thing is going to be not being afraid to invest. So this is huge. And I noticed that a lot of the new aspiring boutique owners, they're like so stingy with their money, and like they just don't realize how much money it really takes to make money. It takes money to make money, guys. There's no way around that. You're not gonna just get free game and blow up and be making $1 million in a year and you never had to put any money in to do it. It's not gonna happen. I'm just being dead ass honest with you. Honest to God, the biggest things that impacted my business and grew it so fast was the fact that I invested in a coach, I invested in training, I invested in my website, I invested in so much stuff. Like, I even went and I got my degree. Obviously that's not something you needed to do. I had to finish my degree anyway. I just changed it to be more geared towards my business at the last minute. But you have to invest in yourself. You have to. So that's why I get girls that like, they come to me and they're like, oh, like your coaching is too expensive and the website design is just too expensive and stuff like that. I'm like, go for it. But the thing is, when you compensate with your business, it shows. I promise you it shows. So I can easily tell a business that's been invested in and a business that isn't. And I'm not going to go for a business that looks like it was halfway put together. This person don't know what they're doing. They're just doing random things that have no purpose, you know, stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you put yourself in the best position possible when you go out here, because it is a very saturated industry right now. That doesn't mean that you don't have a chance. You have plenty of a chance, but you only have a chance, I feel like, if you go about it the right way. You can't, like, at this point, you have to come correct. Like, you can't just come out here like, okay, I'm gonna just make this little quick little boohoo bullshit website and then throw a little Instagram together, post a couple pics here and there, and I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be rich. It doesn't happen like that. So yeah, don't be afraid to invest. You guys know I offer a million services. I probably charge the least out of most of the coaches, just based off of what I've heard. I'm pretty sure I don't charge that much. And honestly, as I learn more and as I'm giving more, my prices are just going up and going up and going up, and they're gonna go up until I stop doing the service, because at this point I've put on so many people to making so much money. Like, the value you get is unmatched, it's unbeatable. So you can't expect people to invest in your business, and you won't even invest in your business. So how do you expect a customer to spend $200-300 in your store, and you're not even willing to spend $200-300 on your store, you know, to make your store look a little bit better, or to get coaching, or to get some mentoring, anything, like just stuff like that, just to invest in branding, to invest in all different types of stuff. So yeah, don't be afraid to invest. Third thing, and this is one of the biggest things, is do not compare yourself to other people. Do not compare your brand to other brands. Your brand is nothing like the next person's brand. You are nothing like the next person you're comparing yourself to. And truth be told, you have no idea how good these people are really doing in real life, because everybody is rich on social media. If you haven't noticed, everybody doing their thing on social media. Everybody's a guru. Everybody got a boutique. Everybody got a business. This shit is getting old. Don't compare yourself to nobody, because you don't, like I said, you don't know what these people really got going on in real life. What you need to focus on is comparing yourself today to who you were last week, who you were yesterday, who you were last year. If you're not impressed and you can't see any type of growth in where you are versus where you have been, then that's a self-reflection type of thing. Now we need to focus on, okay, how can I grow? How can I get better in this aspect? If you notice that you're still doing the same thing you were doing a month ago, a year ago, even a couple months ago, then maybe it's time to invest in coaching. Maybe it's time to figure out what's going on with your store, or why I'm not making the money that I want to make, or why am I not growing. But only compare yourself to yourself. You're not going to get any type of good result by comparing yourself to other people. I promise you that. It'll get you in a slump. It'll have you feeling depressed. It's going to have you doubting yourself. Don't do it. We don't need no type of negative energy in our space, okay? Because negative energy does not attract positive energy, and that's what we need, okay? Because money is positive. The very last thing is less excuses and more action. So this is something really commonly that I see in coaching, and I tell them straight up, like, you know, because I ask questions. I'm like, okay, why do you feel like you haven't been able to do this? And what do you think is holding you back? Or, you know, stuff like that. I dig deep, because I want to, anytime I do coaching, I make sure that I give strategies and methods based on their current life and what is very clearly attainable for them. So I'm not going to be like, oh, we'll dedicate this much time to this on this day, when you clearly got kids and you have this and you have that going on. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to give you something specific that'll work for your life. So in saying that, I get people that they always have an excuse on why they can't do something. But at the same time, those same people, like, that can't invest the $300-400 in no coaching or in whatever that they need for their business, will invest $300-400 in some hair, and they already got 30 wigs. Ma'am. So when I see stuff like that, it's like, okay, so is it that you can't or you won't? You know? Don't make so many excuses. I was working 50 to 70 hours at my last job, a very, very stressful and demanding job at that. And I was still running my business. I'm still packaging up orders every day. I don't have customers waiting 24 hours a day to get this, do that. I'm taking care of a sick mom. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We all have lives, you know, we all have things going on. Everybody does. But the difference between somebody that is successful and somebody that isn't is that the person who's successful figured it out and made a way. They stopped making excuses and they just did what they had to do, period. That's it. So I hope this little quick rant was helpful to somebody. If you're at any journey, if you're at any point in your business, I'm sure I have something for you that you may need. Check that out in the link below. I'll link down like all the different services that I offer, stuff like that. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Stay blessed, stay motivated. You got this. Breathe. We are going into the biggest sales time of the year, which is Q4. Q4 is major. We have all the major holidays. This is when your sales should be at an all-time high. So if you feel like you are not set up for success for the next 3 months, I got something for you down below. Don't sleep on it because I'm only taking 7 more people. And yeah, just stay motivated, y'all. Y'all got it. You got it. If you really want it, you got it. It's already yours. Claim it, take action, and get it, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.